Homeground Heroes is back, and this year I've got a new recruit.
Kia ora touch whānau, it's time to nominate the unsung volunteers who put the mahi in for the sport we love.
Enter them now for the chance to win $5,000 for their touch community.
Kia ora touch whānau, welcome to Quick Hit, your short, sharp and touch relevant warm-up, with the aim of warming up and moving those important body parts before kicking into activity. The Quick Hit warm-up requires minimal space, minimal time and allows for innovation.
Kia ora and welcome to Game 2 on our live stream of Day 1 of the Bunnings 2024 Masters National Championship held here at Only Park in Palmerston North. The conditions have been perfect. The first game was incredible. We had Counties Manukau come out victors 5-1 over Manawatu. And the second game, the game that you've joined us for, was a very smart decision because this is a who's who of who's won what for the last 20 years, Rod. I tell you, joined with me, as you'll see, down in the commentary box is Rod Walker. Rod, this game is going to be a cracker.
Oh yeah, I'm expecting big things out of this. There's certainly some names in both of these squads here from yesteryear, but you know, and they've still got a great skill set and still in and amongst you know, at every level of the province, really coaching and in administration. So this is. I'm looking forward to this, Mike. This will be a cracker.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the refs refereeing this game because these guys know more about the game of touch than anyone. So these refs that are out there, luckily they've got an awesome crew of refs. We see John T. Hooson, Thomas Pilkington and Harirua. Nothing will get past him. Look, I just want to talk about the Bay of Plenty team. You've got names in there like Stevie Wall, the man. You've got Stephen Tuki, the man. You've got that many names throughout this team. It's incredible. But two shout-outs. One first to Stuart Hanlon. You'll see him, the number 8. I first refed him in China where he was for a lot of years, doing a lot of development over there and played for the Shanghai somethings I can't write. Shanghai Dragons, I think they were called. And so he won a lot of national championships over there. But then also Craig Martin, the number 15, he's played for New Zealand, he plays in America, he lives over in America. Well, he just walked past and told me he's been here since December fishing the entire time up at his beautiful place up in Russell. So it's great to see those type of players. And we see the Canterbury team, Rod?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, Sean Collier, Jason Puddles and Wee-Sung Parker. Obviously, he's been up in Japan for a long time. He's back now. So it's great to see him back running with the crew again. Exciting stuff, Maya. It'll be interesting to see how this one goes. I just see the coaches have the talk with the captains in the middle there. It seemed to last about an hour, that conversation. So we'll see how these referees get on.
I imagine it went, let us ref a new play, and they went, no, we'll help you. Puddles, Jason Puddles, he is definitely one of my favourite players. I just loved it how almost every defence seemed to know what he was going to do and couldn't stop him. Just an incredible player. I still remember time playing for New Zealand. I think he set up every try. So this is going to be hot. Sit back and get ready for an incredible game between the Canterbury 45 men's and the Bay of Plenty 45 men's. Canterbury tap us off straight into their mahi. As we see the man we talked about, Puddles on the ball now, the number 10 from Canterbury. Bay of Plenty, Rod, look very connected so far. The comms are good.
Yeah, there's plenty of talk and nice strong touch in there. We see Jason Puddles on the ball, just taking his time, running to a phase. Let's see if they can get to the outside.
Oh, great extra pass. Good defence there from Bay of Plenty, however. The number 9 coming across to fix that one up.
Very good crack on the first one up from Canterbury there, but equally met by Bay of Plenty's defence. So let's just see how this transition zone gets on for Bay of Plenty and see if they can get right down into that green zone nice and early.
Really cool to see phase play coming back into the game, you know, and these are the players that used to do it and they're still doing it, and obviously in our younger grades it's not quite there, so looking forward to it. But here he is, Stevie Wall on the end of this. Goes back to the short side, looking, just using his gas to get in behind the Canterbury defence. It's what he's known for. Rod, easy dot down, Bay of Plenty, 1-0 against Canterbury.
Yeah, just Leon Stone there, just opening the hole just a little bit too much for Stevie Wall, and Stevie's always had gas, and if you show him the gap, he's always going to take it. So, just a lot of experience on show there by Mr. Wall.
Yep, that's one of those shut both sides whenever Stevie's got the ball. Good start there, Bay of Plenty. Great set of D they had because there was pretty good attack, and then they've gone down the other end and straight into it. As you see now, Canterbury want to hit back straight away. Oh, was it? No way, that was way too easy. What do we see there, Rod, as we've seen the number 13, Philip Adams, go across the line?
Yeah, he just got outside his man, Tahuti, just stood him up and, just pushed outside that outside man real quick. So, very well done. Good assessment of the situation at the time. Yeah,
gone are the days where you can be on your heels and you have the ability to still catch up.
Yeah.
Good work there. Just, like you said, a simple little shuffle there from the number 13. 1-1. It is the type of game we thought it would be. 2 minutes, 2 touchdowns. Bay of Plenty looking to make it the third.
On a sweep. Yeah, didn't quite pan out, but patient again, just coming out resetting.
Ooh, Fata looking to go probably back door, whereas Hunter thought he was going to go short side. Good D there from Canterbury. That key area you identified a lot in that last game, Rod, this transition area. Both teams doing well so far. Just that touch a little bit. Ooh, we had no offside penalties in game one. It's our first. Must be a quota system when we need to get it up. Hopefully not.
Nah, you can see that. Certainly see a lot more urgency in the transitions here, and just a nice little build of flow and momentum here by Canterbury. As we see Parker anywhere near the ball is hard luck. Yeah, if you see Parker anywhere near the ball, you can guarantee that there'll be something on. As we see Canterbury just lift nice and early through this transition stage, just trying to take away as many touches as they can down the park. As we see Wall and Werehiko transition on for Bay of Plenty. Interesting to see what they can do, pushing out on a 3-2. Yeah, not a bad little play there from Bay of Plenty. Didn't quite come off, but they had Wall running as the decoy in there. Ball not quite going long, but not quite far enough.
Great to see Emmanuel still back out there. I've seen him, had the pleasure of referencing some games where he's just absolutely taken over and dominated proceedings. 1-1 though. Canterbury now with the fresh legs on.
Jason Puddle's on a scoop.
Oh, tip on.
Tips. Oh. So close. And in a game that's this tight, Maya, these are the ones that you really do need to make sure that you secure. You might not get that opportunity again.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen that in the previous game with Manawatu. They had a couple of what looked like certain tries. Couldn't quite keep it. Manawatu, yeah, impressed me so far. There's our man from New Zealand who played in China, though. Just seeing him there. Second offside penalty.
Yeah, I think that's this is good work from Bay of Plenty there, coming through nice and strong. But what I like about their settling, Maya, is they're getting down nice and low. Taking away any opportunity that they can be pushed off the ball. So, they're getting down nice and low, ball on the ground fast and pushing through that ruck. So they're doing it very, very well. But I guess that's what experience gives you.
Yeah, there's literally no excuse because the conditions are perfect, as we see Craig Martin in the middle. Nice touch there from Canterbury. Overcast. It must be maybe 14 degrees. Beautiful breeze coming through the ground. Ground conditions are fantastic. This is like the perfect conditions to play.
Yeah, that one not quite coming off the Bay of Plenty there is Steve Toki on the ball. Long didn't come off, but they'll work hard now just to try and lock Canterbury up in that corner.
Just a shout out as we see Craig Martin making that first touch to all the Portland crew, all the Portland touch community over in the US of A. They'll be tuning in to watch their man Craig. A big shout out to Charles Charles, one of the greatest players to ever play for the USA. He'd be over here carving up. See Canterbury, though. Didn't quite know what the count was there, Rod. So, good place to leave the ball, though.
Yeah. Some of the touches have certainly got a little bit of heat in the mire. So, I've seen the ref just comment to a couple of players, just tell them to settle it down a little bit. But it's I guess it's what we've come to expect with these two provinces over the years, and especially these two teams. So, they come in competitively, and that's the way they're going to roll.
Talk about competitive. The Canterbury 45 men have won this in the last 2 times that this grade has been at the Masters Nationals. So they're the reigning champions. They're also back in 2021. Bay of Plenty, the last time they won this was in 2020. So I'm not sure how many of the players we see here today would have been in any of those teams. Maybe last year's Canterbury team. But we've obviously got 2 of the better teams out here in this men's 45 grade.
Yeah, I think in terms of men's touch, 30s, 40s, 45s has really been an area that Canterbury has always been strong. Back earlier than that, they certainly had a strong open men's environment, and it's feeding over into these masters grades now. So the expectation from them, a bit of a. How do you see that one? How do you see that one, Maya?
Oh, I had something in my eye. I missed it, so I can't comment. Sorry, Rod. But we see Bay of Plenty straight back into it. This has been cool from both teams, just seeing the impact of through the transition. Bay of Plenty, I think, are probably just winning that battle at the moment. Manuel, Stevie Wall, we see him here. He's looking to take his man outside, cut back and creating space out here on the right-hand side.
Yeah, it's the second time they've run that play, so I'm sure they'll tidy up that outside there. Just maybe with the wing just needs to come in a little bit closer and run that J line out, that J out kind of line.
We see here Hamish Dean, the number 8 from Canterbury, just throw that pass. It's a bit of a USA takeover, as he again one of the contributing members to the Los Angeles team over there in the USA. So I'm sure they're tuning in as well to Tautoko Hamish and his endeavours with this Canterbury 45 men's team. Great momentum going into this set. Thought that 7 was a little bit short there, Rod, because Canterbury probably deserved a little bit more on that attack. But good work there from Stevie Wall. We see him making his way to the sub-box. Bay of Plenty just getting a little bit messy here. We haven't seen this so far in the first half, Rod.
Yep, they managed to dig themselves out of it here and put themselves in a chance to actually attack as they head back to the 3-2 again. Down to the last. Let's see what they can make of this. Just punch in the hole.
Oh, the Canterbury winger really in the no man's land there. He only had 3 players to defend.
Yeah, the Canterbury one was kind of fortunate as Jason Puddles had wrapped underneath him just to take care of him if he had been beaten. So, just a wise head, making sure that things were taken care of.
I know as a coach, those calls there were always the one that were quite frustrating. Was it the hard touch? Was it the foot in the ruck? Was it a messy roll ball? You always tended to not get those calls when you needed them and get those calls when you didn't need them. It was quite frustrating.
Yeah, I guess at the end of the day, if that's what you're relying on in terms of winning and losing the game, there's generally a whole lot else that went wrong before any of that. So, it's always a bit of a difficult one, and these are the 1%ers that we always talk about. So, the best that you can do is just tidy up your own game and work on your own game, right, and try and get that there sorted. So.
Get to the side, get low early and take all that out of play.
Absolutely.
Was that your long, nice way of saying that I was complaining about something I shouldn't have complained about?
I think so. I think so.
1-1, which seems weird. It seems like there's so much action going on here, Rod.
That's the good thing. End-to-end play, and they're both getting, both having a crack when they're down there. So let's just see how we see Parker on the ball. Nice little drop there, getting on the outside. See how they get through the hands. Nice flick on. Ooh.
Everyone stopped as if there was going to be a touch and pass or something.
I think that was the case.
Yeah.
The ball was still live.
Yeah. Even the winger for Canterbury there, Hamish Dean, was looking to draw him past.
You did say that the players would ref, but this is taking it to new heights.
Good yards, good D. Matching against the good attack. We've talked about the quality of the tackers, but actually the defense is is what's been the dominant part of this game.
Yeah, Seamus Hunter doing quite well there, just trying to push through that hole for Bay of Plenty there, as we see Canterbury bring it out, lateral straight across. So you get in about their work, just drive hard down their tram line.
Yeah, good work there from Neil Warner. Got that play started and took the third touch. Now Canterbury centralised things. I think they're coming into the fifth touch here.
I've been very impressed here with the number 1, Leon Stoney for Canterbury. Certainly in that workhorse mould. And you need them in the team. You know, you just need those guys that are just going to get down the field and get yards for your meter eaters, as they call them.
Yep.
And he's one of those. You build your tack on the back of these type of players.
Yeah, I was always really impressed whenever I reffed Australia that there were players that were never down the attacking half. All they wanted to do is D and get yards, and there's, you know, that's just an obvious reason as to why Australia was so good. When you have players that didn't have that ego, that needed to have their ball on the hand down this end, but could do the hard mahi, and the big reason why teams won. So, yep, definitely Leon Stone, one of those players in that mould, as we see him here now setting things up. Puddles on the ball, off his right, looking left, goes long. Yeah, probably not on there. We've seen the winger defender mirrored up on his winger attack.
Yep, I think Puddles looked up and wasn't quite sure, and just, you know, knew that he had to get the ball back onto this side, and released it. So, but very good work from Bay of Plenty, just holding men on, and not panicking.
Just crept into the last 2 minutes of this first half of our second live stream game down here at the 2024 Bunnings Masters National Championships here at Ongley Park in Palmerston North. See Stevie Wall now, the partner in crime. Two touches to go. See Stevie just get that ball back to the middle.
Expect Stevie to get the ball in. Wasn't quite sure if he was going to pop that pocket or go for the chopper on that one, but he had both options open to him. But very good work there by Stone, just to get up in his face and take that one away from him.
Jaden Manuel doing a good job on the defence. Tidy set.
Look at this, Stone's got an engine and a half. He's only just gone off.
3 sets in a row. Leon Stone, he's probably gutted that he's been taken off. He's going to just do the rest of the half.
So we see a sweep here from Canterbury. Nice quick legs. But equally, Stevie Wall, legs to match.
Yeah, if there's one player you don't want to try and run around, it'd be Stevie. First 2 try scorers, the 2 number 13s.
Well, I've been impressed with the defences on both sides in this game, Maya. Like, and it's only 2 touchdowns, one for each side, and they've really just come from when defences have kind of backed off. So, you know, either attack hasn't managed to get the teams to collapse in yet. So it's just an absolute testament to the defence on both sides.
It's also been really cool to see all the off-the-ball stuff, just in terms of people, the lines that they're running, the angles that they're running in. It's, yeah, you can see that there's just so much touch IQ and all the muscle memory that's just happening out here. It's really awesome to watch. Key attacker for this Canterbury team. Hamish Dean working in here. We sung off right, left. Stands up, Toki, looks long. Oh, what a way to finish that would have been for the Canterbury 45 men. We sung right, went to his left, through the long ball. The Bay of Plenty defender had already given up. The Canterbury defender couldn't quite get it, and that takes us into our first half, 1-1.
We're real team members, so you get real savings. No celebrities here, just the lowest prices.
Ask the team about a Ryobi electric screwdriver, only $63. Come in and grab this Dulux interior paint, an amazing $116.94. And we've got Yates Weed and Feed, just $27.94 each.
Where you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Cut. I've always wanted to do that. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Kia ora team, George here from Touch NZ. Now we all enjoy a bit of touch, but without a proper warm-up, the chances of being injured are massively increased. So to keep you on the field and out of the emergency room, Touch NZ have made a short and easy warm-up series for all levels, proven to lower the chance of injury by close to 50%. So head on over to our site and check them out. Play safe, play smart.
Homeground Heroes is back, and this year I've got a new recruit.
Kia ora touch whānau, it's time to nominate the unsung volunteers who put the mahi in for the sport we love.
Enter them now for the chance to win $5,000 for their touch community.
Welcome back to the second half of our second live stream game here on day one of the 2024 Bunnings Masters National Championships down at Ongley Park in Palmerston North. Rotto just popped out of the commentary box to just sneak in behind the Bay of Plenty team as we see their trot lights going in the back of the screen. Stevie Wall, you talked about it, just getting on the outside of the man with the big engine, Leon Stone, not someone you want to let on the outside, and then his opposite number, the number 13, again just standing up as player and getting on the outside of him. Very similar ways of scoring a try, but just going back, Rod, to standing him behind the box. At this age, with that much experience and talent in a team, there's probably really not too much that need to see it. And it was great to hear Stevie just calming the boys down and going, lads, these were our goals going into the game. Physical. We needed to be physical, and we've done it. We didn't want anyone to get around us, and it happened once, but other than that, it's been really good. And he just said more of the same. So the calmness in that team, this Bay of Plenty team, just was cool to see.
Yeah, well, we called it at the beginning. There was always going to be an exciting game and a tight game, and that's exactly what we've got here.
Up! Up! Good. Get up here. Come here. Easy down. Top shot. Come here, boys. Give it to boys. Keep it up. Let's go. Good nice. Hold. Yep, get up.
You don't want to plug a cord and a mic into the camera. Hey folks, Chris here on camera one, having a few technical issues. On one camera at the moment, we'll be back with our full live coverage as soon as we can. Sorry about that brief interruption, folks. We have a power issue here, so we're down to one camera and no commentators. We are working on the issue. We will get back to you. Keep watching, and we'll come back with Zoom as soon as we could. Thank you.
Thank you guys, that was awesome.